Let's talk now to Tony Agbons, an Africa political analyst and senior lecturer at Anglia Ruskin University. Thanks for joining us on the program. So it seems as though when it comes to trying to restore legitimate rule in Niger, for Niger's neighbors and for ECOWAS, they're running out of time and they're running out of options.
Absolutely. Time is of essence in this whole logjam that has been on since the 26th of July, when President Bazoum was ousted by the military junta. And I just listened to the ECOWAS commissioner in your report there. And this is exactly where the West African regional bloc, ECOWAS, they are getting it wrong. This should not come to this, the use of force, deploying a standby force. They are going to set that bloc into a conflagration. So
if not force, what sort of tools should ECOWAS be using to negotiate with the coup leaders?
ECOWAS, for God's sake, is a 15-nation bloc. And some of us analysts believe that they should be able to negotiate. Because, like most of us have said before now, ECOWAS, shot themselves in the foot by, first of all, giving an ultimatum to the junta. Negotiation should have started the moment President Bazoum was ousted. That is the general rule in international relations and diplomacy. It's negotiation, negotiation. When that's faced, then you can apply force. But ECOWAS, have kind of lost their, moral barometer in this crisis. And let me be honest here. The crisis that is looming, like you said in your report, the military chiefs, they are meeting. For 2 days, they are meeting in Accra, Ghana, as we speak, strategizing to use force. And let's not also forget that there's already a split within the ECOWAS. This may not be the best approach.
Well, some would say that bearing in mind what happened in Mali, what happened in Burkina Faso, ECOWAS has seen the need for a stronger response than they had in those two instances if they are to retain democratic leadership in the region.
Yeah, I agree to some extent with what you've just said now. But when you look at the situation with Niger, the context is a little bit different. There are foreign interests in Niger, no doubt. Let's not forget the role of France. They are former colonial masters in this crisis. Let's not forget the role of the US, even the European Union. Everybody has, this big eye on Niger. And then there is Russia looking. There is China also ready to pounce. So this crisis, for this crisis to come to a peaceful resolution, a pragmatic approach needs to be adopted. So what ECOWAS is doing now, for many of us, we see it as just brinkmanship. It's a show of bravado. Let's try and apply force. It may work, but the consequences is going to be dire.
All right.